Alright. I'm feeling deathly sick right now, and I thought to myself, you know what? What's the best thing I could do in this state? That's right, level requests. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be going through some of the levels in my Discord server, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So the first level is called Kim Ji-won by Isana Gay using Creo, or using Idolized by Creo, rather. Alright, starting off, we have a classic design level with a couple skips off the bat, it seems. Okay. One thing, please don't do toggle or skip fixes, right? Instead of doing that, you can just structure your gameplay a bit better, you know, to naturally show that you don't need, like, you need to hit that orb, instead of making the player die unfairly. This looks pretty good so far. Very nice, clean designs overall, I would say. Oh, ooh, nice. Powerful little, like, beginning of the drop, like, pulse. Love that intensity. The gameplay is a little bit barren though, with like the ship. Like you're just in the middle of the screen here for much of the part, which is something I've noticed a lot of creators do. It is what it is. Ooh, nice little background. I do think in some spots the shaders are a bit too intense. Doesn't really let the designs speak for themselves that much. Because there's like blur shader on top of them. It does work in some spots. This entire thing was auto. Okay, I would advise not doing this. Like, this transition was probably just like enough. Like the player would probably react by this time. But yeah, it's very clunky to play with the auto stuff. But yeah, that's pretty solid. So the only things I would change is better structuring, you know, instead of toggler fixes, and tone down the shaders in some spots, I would say. But yeah, I quite like this level. Gameplay also seems pretty fun. This feels like an 8-star or so. Yeah, and obviously like the ship gameplay as well. Like incorporating some orbs and whatnot would have been pretty good, I think, for this type of level. Especially if this level seems like 8 stars. Like there's no reason not to. Try to do some more interesting gameplay here. Oh, okay, we're close to 9 stars. That makes sense. Yeah, I think overall solid level. It has its flaws, but still pretty good. I'll set it for 8 stars. I think it's pretty good for 8. Alright, the next level is Uki Deko Mix by UK1 Tuken. I butcher that name, I'm so sorry. Ooh, some very interesting designs off the bat. I think there were like some inverse pulses. Yeah. Maybe I think the part looks fine without them, honestly. The invert pulses seem kind of like an afterthought. Like, granted, it works with the song, but I feel like it's a little overkill here. There's some cool designs, but ooh, what was that? What was that song fade? Okay, that was a bit odd. Okay, I'm noticing a lack of like movement. Like the blocks look quite static overall. There's not much going on, and like the song is like really upbeat and happy, and whatnot. So you know, adding some of those, you know, representing that like upbeat stuff through like movements would be pretty good. I mean, the pulsing is quite nice. Not gonna lie. There's this random glitch trigger, which I don't really see the vision here. It's a little bit weird here. Definitely needs a lot of movement. The level looks a little bit like, you know, static. and not that lively. Like if I just hop back into practice here, I think this first part is definitely like the best part in the level. This level certainly needs some polishing. Like the ideas are pretty good, like these little like glow effects and stuff. But there's a lot of elements in this level that feel very forced. Like for example, this little like song fade and like the invert pulsing. It's a little bit much, perhaps. Like what I would recommend is do like a nice little like area movement effect at the very least. You know, make like or like an enter effect even. You could make like the blocks and stuff scale in as they enter, and like move down from a certain position. Oh yeah, the thing with this part as well, I forgot to mention, it can be a little bit barren in some spots. Like there's like a lot of like empty space, and I just fell underneath the level. Thankfully it kills you. Oh, I just found a skip. But yeah, obviously this level needs some work here. But it has a decent base. I don't think I'll send this. However, you know, still quite cool. Alright, the next level we have is Desert Bird by Alexor. A name I'm quite familiar with. Alexor makes very cool and nifty little levels. Ooh, and this has a really nice like atmospheric start here. Ooh, we have some sort of loop going. Now, I don't know if I need to break the loop myself. Oh, I don't. Very, very simple. Ooh, this reminds me of 64X a little bit. Like 64X's style, which is a style I absolutely adore. So definitely, you know, brownie points from me. But this is very, 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 very simple. But I really, really like the atmosphere here. I mean, the gameplay is quite boring, but I presume this level is like maybe like 2 or 3 star difficulty, so I guess that's fine. Yeah, there's like this night like fog effect also, like going on top of the level, which is pretty cool. Ooh, the level's a bit short. Like the length is heavily reliant on this like first little like loop section, which takes up like a good chunk of the level. Even though this like loop thing works very well with the song, I respect the song group a lot, but you know it makes up a third of the entire level, so this is very cool. Yeah, like there's this like distinct lack of, you know, structuring and whatnot on the top half, just like 64X tends to do, but I think it works quite well. Yeah, and in the ship, you know, the like the fog fades in, and there's some top structuring and stuff. I'll definitely send this. Like the little effect as well. Whenever you go through a portal, like very nice, like use of scale triggers as well. Very tasteful use. Yeah, very lovely. I'll send this for star, right? If it had like more variation and or like was like slightly longer as well to let the level develop a bit more, I could have set this for feature maybe. But yeah, cool level. All right. Next up we have H by Ifigeros. I keep butchering these names. All right, what do we got? Ooh, right off the bat we have some bold, strong colors. I really like how this started. Very nice first impression. And I also like how, even though there's like this bold color usage both in the blocks, like the structures and the background, there's like this different size of like these shapes. Like the background is like very like has like very broad and like massive shapes, while the structure has like these like smaller segments, which helps distinguish it from the background quite a lot, even though conceptually like the colors and stuff are the exact same, which is very nice. Ooh, Nice little like blocky designs here. There's not much going on, like aside the ooh, in this there's like not much going on aside like in the sense of like air deco, but I think it works considering like these are like these designs are very like in your face. So I think if there was like any other like air deco elements, like this level would maybe look quite messy, but it doesn't, which is very nice. Oh, dude, this part. Oh, this part cooks. I love like the little like. Oh, the pulsing is really nice. And like the zoom in pulses are also like very tastefully done. Ooh, this level tries many things, and I quite like it because throughout the entire level, like this part is obviously structured way differently from the previous part. Like especially like the first part. There's still like this hint of like these like color segments, which is like this like one recurring thing throughout the level, which is like it helps tie this like different structuring together quite nicely. Ooh. Yeah, like it's like this is like its own like core type like style. I can't really like draw similarities with like anything else. Um yeah, I really like this. Like the creator wasn't afraid to go really bold colors, and it's paid off massively here. Because the level looks super cool. Like I will say, like my one small gripe is like in the first parts, like the structuring parts themselves, like the blocks and stuff are like very small. Like I feel like if the structures like for example like the one right above the UFO, if that was like extended with like a narrow pillar like upwards, it could help like it could help fill the room like a bit more without making it feel that messy, right? This is really creative. I love this. Yeah, I will definitely send this. Like these designs here, like this like cartoon notebook type style, and then it goes on to like this sharp style. There's like so many different approaches, but it works super well. It all works together really nicely. It feels like this creator's like own little like notebook of like creations, which is awesome. Hawk to a GD list. I will be sending this. This is very creative. I can see 8 stars. There's some tight timing there, but yeah, awesome job. As I said, I'm quite ill, so I'm not gonna go through more levels. But if you guys like this, then please let me know, and I'll definitely do more of these. All right, see ya.